me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause up pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding the spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She sing I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fall.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go from Glendale. Across the 20, marking at 22-yard line. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. Laporta in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Keem Davis Gaither there to make the stop. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Like 20.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. 3rd down coming up.
7 yards to go.
120.
From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
That's good.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Goff to throw on 1st down. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Cody Simon in on the stop.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Big ace, big ace.
Murray now going to throw to open. Pass complete there to Harrison. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3.
Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it second down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple.
And he's into the end zone. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Ryland's kick here is good, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cut! 180! What's up?
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Forced out left. This one intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 39-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That one underneath here to Conner. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch, and move the chains.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Glendale after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. They'll run it here, and it's Connor. And he will power his way into the end zone. James Conner, touchdown, Arizona.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We got a more power. So dangerous.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch it.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the Kansas City Chiefs. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from Kansas City. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. To the air, Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He gets 6 on that play, and that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here go play action. It's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And the Cardinals grab it. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return. No luck on the look to his back. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts a turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Going on first down. Here's Murray. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. From the gun, it's Murray. This one's caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get the game's first points here in the second. It's a James Conner touchdown. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
That's up and through for the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Mejio with the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Rob Fleck, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got it.
And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Loss of 9 yards. 3 and out.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Buda Baker picks it off. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Conner touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland now for the extra point. The XP is up and good. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Remigio with the return. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Chiefs take over 1st.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yellow!
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. So that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Quick pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The 26-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Back to the air, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go.
Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get their first point to this game just before halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronx. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring it to a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And he reaches the end zone, so the two-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
14, Chiefs 8.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Murray here on first down. Fits it through the middle. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Looking underneath here for Connor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
At the 35-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Murray. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. The kick by Ryland is good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And this one will bounce out of bounds. Oh, tough break there on the onside kick. So they'll decline this and take the results. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Cardinal first. And
they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
It's a gain of
21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Play action now. Murray sends this to the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Yellow!
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Easy.
Mahomes. Diving right side, got it! They pick up at 17. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Yellow!
And he's caught. He's got ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow!
1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. Mahomes can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. He gets it to Rice. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
180.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he'll find ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Yellow.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Cardinals with a 2-score lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Right back to Connor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Connor, the first down and much more. The 30. Gets the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's a James Conner touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Murray's going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And he will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40.
Right. 57. 15.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And they pick him off again. Sean Murphy butts in to pick it off. And the
house on north side of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. She was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'm a play.
We're about 15 miles or so west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in the Arizona suburb of Glendale. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the
97. 10 black. Ready?
A first carry for the All-Pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down.
Trouble, 38.
16 yards.
So now.
First down.
45. White. Set. Go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Love now. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Ready. Cut.
Love from the gun on third down. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Love, he's going to change the play here. On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs, 46 yards. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got away without getting burned.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Next to score, Packers 7, Cardinals nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Usually in this spot, you'd hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, No time like the present to show what we can do, too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
From the gun, Murray. He'll get this to Connor underneath. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Cardinals. Elijah Higgins, 51 yards. And the Cardinals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
At the 29-yard line.
Black, 95. Cut.
Love, they go play action now. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 red. Ready?
Here's Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. These two teams all tied after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. A good pickup there of 22.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Down. Ready.
Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. Well, first down screen pass, good for 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Yellow, 43. Check, huh?
Counter play with Jacobs. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They lost 2, and it brings up 4.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Here we go. Ready.
On 4th down, Love. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Love looking to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Now the veteran workhorse. Here's James Conner. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Murray. That is caught. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready up. Down. Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Set. Ready. 33, yellow. Set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Set.
Love to throw for it on 4th. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound, and the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
And this will be swung out here for Connor. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, You better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort turned it into a successful play.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 55 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing. Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40. Love wants to shift things around.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game, trying to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Able to find his man, Kraft. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Ready, set, go.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Down. Set.
Love will sneak it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Now McManus for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
17.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high-percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you, and make sure they touch it.
Here's Murray. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harrison. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from him. Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Now Murray again. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
To throw, it's Murray. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Down the sideline he goes. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, 52 yards. And the Cardinals use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Now Ryland for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
On the ready.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
60 series. Let's go now. 10.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's first and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Here's second down. Jacobs going to try to mill it. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Cheetah.
That's good. For the Packers. First down.
And now Love going to change things up.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Now Love. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
That is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Okay,
4th down, 10 yards to go.
Set.
Here's Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.